As you remember, we've already recorded 2 accept of goods and 2 write-off transactions in the system. And now let's look at how to record a return of goods transaction. Specify date, account number 7210 and 1610. In order to calculate the refundable amount in the system automatically, in the field amount calculation type, select the debit amount calculation for returning an item. And now let's suppose you want to return 5 pieces of this item. You have to specify 5 pieces here in this field debit quantity, and as you see, a refundable amount has been calculated by the system automatically. Let's look at how the system has calculated this amount. Access the menu, FIFO LIFO returns result table, and look at this screen. Here you see a write-off transactions which has been performed in the system with their write-off amounts, unit prices, and quantities. And also you see item quantity and calculated cost in the current transaction as well. This amount here has been calculated by multiplication of item quantity in the current transaction by unit price of this item. Close this screen, correct imbalance, and save this first return of goods transaction. Now add one more transaction, specify date, account numbers 7210 and 1610, and in this field amount calculation type, select again debit amount calculation for returning an item. Now let's say you want to return 15 pieces of this item. Write 15 pieces down here in this field debit quantity, but refundable amount hasn't been calculated by the system in this time because quantity of written off item is less than quantity of this item which you want to return. In order to look at that, let's move to the menu FIFO LIFO return results table. Here you see 2 write-off transactions, and quantity of those written off items are 15 in total, and also we performed one return of goods transaction recently where 5 pieces of this item have been returned and only 10 pieces have been left, so you won't be able to return 15 pieces of this item. And so prime cost for those 15 pieces hadn't been calculated by the system automatically. Close this screen. However, you can specify prime cost of those 15 pieces manually here in this field debit amount. Write 187.50 down here, correct imbalance, and save this second return of goods transaction.